Well, the moment you've all been waiting for, yes, our celebrity guest. We've got Warren Furman, who is Ace, also known as Ace the Gladiator from the television program. Ace, great to have you on board here.
Yeah, nice to be on board, Stephen. I'm glad with this modern technology we've finally managed to meet up.
Now, tell me a little bit about your background and how you became known as Ace the Gladiator.
Well, I think I was 23 years old when I got the job as Gladiator for London Weekend Television. And it went on for about 10 years.
I've seen the photos and I've seen some of your footage, and it's absolutely amazing. Now, I read on the internet you had, was it 60 straight wins, was it, against some of the defenders?
To be a Gladiator, you had to have 70% wins. If not, you got the axe and your contract wasn't renewed. So it was quite a stressful job.
Yeah.
But the rewards were great.
How important do you think it is for men to look after themselves? I mean, people say that with men these days, appearance is very important. Do you think that's changed from 10 years ago to where we are today?
No, I think that men want to look after themselves and, to stay attracted to the females. They're gonna, and there's more and more things becoming available to them. People are realising that by buying a little bullet of links on a keyring is not going to keep the women attracted forever. And you've got to go to the gym and start taking care of yourself. So I'm seeing more and more men considering cosmetic surgery and the like. With me, the only cosmetic surgery I've considered and had, as you know, is some few work at CMG clinic in London, where they really filled in my temple areas and gave me my hair back. It was a non-invasive technique. I wasn't knocked out. I took no surgical risk. I wasn't put to sleep. I was fully recovered, and my hair looked fine all within about a week. And the difference on the way I look is phenomenal. I think it's taken years off of me.
What was the turning point that made you think, right, I need to get this sorted?
Well, years ago, I could see that my hair was thinning. And it was only really when I got to, I think it was about 35, 36, and I looked in the mirror and suddenly all I had was this little clump left in the middle.
Yeah.
And I couldn't do anything with it. It was like a pineapple sticking out of the forehead. I thought, this isn't great. I'm going to have to just shave all my hair off. So I did that. I shaved myself completely bald. And I looked like some sort of escaped convict. It looked awful. My head's far too big to be bald. And I just felt at that point, I'm not ready to accept this. I'm going to have a look at what techniques are out there.
Yeah.
Dr. Raghu Reddy, his name is, at the CNG clinic. He's pioneered this way of taking a few extracts from the back of your head so there's no scarring, and then putting them into places where you need them.
Do you think that obviously with women, do you think they like more guys with hair or with no hair?
I spoke to a few women before I had the work done. And they were like, oh, you look fine as you are, you look fine as you are. And then when I actually shaved my hair off, they were like, oh my God, you look terrible. You look like you've got some sort of disease, you know.
Yeah, right.
And I found that if I asked male friends for advice, all the guys with hair said, no, you look great as you are. Now I don't even notice it, you know. But then it's really only the bald guys that say, listen, I'd have it done tomorrow. I actually have friends tripping over each other now that are trying to get in there and get theirs sorted out, you know.
Fantastic. Well, I mean,
why go bald if you don't have to?
See, my big problem is that I don't have the muscles, but I've got some hair. So what happens when I lose my hair? What's gonna happen to me? Am I going to get thrown off TV and say, well, look, mate, until you go to the gym and actually start working out, you're out of luck?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, like I say, muscles seem to be making a comeback, but the Gillette body's still very much in fashion as far as I'm concerned. It's more the emphasis on a six-pack, slim-looking, athletic. Very much how you look at the moment, you know.
Are you saying I've got a six-pack? You see, I've got, look at this, look at that. Sort of.
Tent it up.
I'm tenting. It's not working.
Tent it up.
Oh, see, I'll tell you, a scary looking Kiwi, I'll tell you, when it gets going. Have you got any messages out there for guys that are thinking about it?
A lot of people are worried about what other people think. So a lot of guys will go a long way to hide their baldness, and then they end up with these ridiculous both want haircuts with it all, and they're putting all hair thickener in and fudge. And the technology is out there. The results are superb. Go for it, and some people say to me, oh, it's too expensive. But it's not really. What a lot of people don't realise is when you have this hair done, it's taken from the back of your head where you never lose it. So once it's put there, you never lose it again.
We're going to have to wrap up there, but I really appreciate the phone call.
Stephen, it's been fantastic talking to you. And at one point, I would have looked at someone like you with a big full head of hair, and you would have made me angry, and I would have instantly disliked you. But these days, I can sort of cope with your type a bit better, because I have a bit of hair of my own.
Yeah.